Hello there and welcome to another Commodore 16 playthrough. And today we're going to play through the five-parter called Wizard and the Princess. And what I will do with this is I will do 5 separate videos because the whole game is a little bit slow. It's very slow to load. It's quite clunky, and I think once you get the point of each level, you can get it. You don't have to sit and watch me doing the same thing over and over and over again. Also, I don't really have the editing skills yet to actually put the 5 videos together and do something clever with, fading in and out and stuff like that. Hey, this is a Commodore 16 channel, right? It's not Star Wars Theory or anything funky like that. So what's Wizards and the Princess? Well, first thing to note is this. So I've just loaded the game, and if you do this, you can see that it's a basic game. And by that I mean it's coded in BASIC, not BASIC itself. So you get the whole code here, and it's the same with all the 5 different levels. And if you get defeated on the level, it basically just returns you to this, and you can then do a listing of all these things like that. So that's quite sort of old school, if you like. So you could have a play around with the code, and you could make it whatever you wanted to make it. Okay, but the game itself, it's a sort of mix between Dungeons and Dragons, choose your own adventure, a bit of Ultima, a bit of sort of your sort of text-based adventure games, the Scott Adams type sort of thing. So it's a mixture of them. So you've got 5 different levels. The first level puts you in this forest, and here you are in the forest, and the idea is you want to get to the castle, which is on the right hand side. So you've got your little man, top left hand corner, the little purple dude, high purple dude. And then on the right hand side, you've got your strength and you've got your magic. So you can do one of 2 things. You can move around the map, and there is keyboard only. If you're playing this on an emulator, good luck, because the keys are nothing like the keys on a PC keyboard. So a bit of mapping involved and stuff like that. The other thing is you can cast spells, and the spells are cast with your number keys. And so you have 5 different things you can do. You can do 1 to increase your strength, 2 to put a monster to sleep, 3 to pray. That's very spiritual, isn't it? 4 to send a lightning bolt, and 5 to send a thunderbolt. You can also press your space bar, and the space bar will throw out your sword. The spells don't always work, and your strength and your magic increases and decreases as 1, you move around the map, because there are certain areas that give you increased strength at magic, and 2, there are monsters, and if the monsters come and they hit you, you obviously lose strength, and so on. And so you've got to get through the map. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to go across the map. So I'm in the plains, and then I'm going to see if I can remember the keys for this, because it's all very clunky. Yeah, and I'm going down, and I'm going down, and I'm in the plains, and then I want to go across. Oop, that was the wrong one. That was the wrong one as well. So I've entered a place of divine power. So that should increase my sort of magic, if you like. So it's going because I've forgotten the keys already. So that's right. Okie dokie. So I want to basically go across, and then as you can see, my magic's gone up because I'm in a place of divine power and I'm in the forest. And eventually I'm going to get assaulted by foul troll. So I've got the ability to please myself what I do, because I've got lots of strength, lots of magic. So I'm going to press space bar and hit it, but it misses. So he hits me. Oh dearie me. So I'm going to have another back with that. Yeah. So I'm just going to do it with the sword for now and see how far I get with this, because I've got lots of magic. I can get away with this. You can also use your magic to restore your strength as well. So is that enough yet? Oh, come on. The only trouble with this game is that you get no ability to see how you're doing in terms of the other monster. Does it need 5 hits? Does it need 3 hits? Is it bleeding? Are you going to be dead in the next thing? So I'm going to press number 3. So the princess is held in the deepest dungeon. Right, okay, well I gather that because that's the whole point of the game, isn't it? So I'm going to move across again. Oh, got an ogre now. So my strength's a bit low, so I'm going to use some magic. So I'm going to try a thunderbolt, which is number 4. Oh, and it hits its target. Again, I don't know. Oh, that's good. Sometimes you don't know if that's actually worked or not. So let's keep going across. So you can see it's very suited to the Commodore 16. You've got your little 8x8 graphics at the top, which is quite cool. And then you've got your, it's quite colourful. It's not asking a lot. It's turn-based, so I can spend 10 minutes if I like trying to work out what my next move is going to be. I'm going to try another Thunderbolt. hits its target. And does that do the job? No, another strike. Oh, must be a big one. This it's as you know, because it's done in basic. We're not going to have any sort of advanced, scrolling or effects and stuff like that. So the monster is slain. How exciting! Right. So I'm going to go across, and then I'm going to go. Oh, I tried to go up instead of down, which isn't the right thing to do. So I'm going to go left there. I didn't mean to go left. I'm messing up my keys here. Let's go down, down, and then I want to go. Oh, that's left. I want it to go right. Oh, shall I drink its waters? Yes. Oh, I feel weaker. Well, that was no good, was it? So you get the idea. As I say, it's very reminiscent of your sort of Ultimas, the very early versions of them, and there's a few things that are like this. So I'm low on strength, so I'm going to have to use magic here. Hope that does the trick. The monster is slain. I need to increase my strength as well. Let's see what that does. I feel stronger. I'm running out of magic though, aren't I? Dilemmas. These keys are going to do my head right in. I'm going to have to try it. Oh, dearie me. I'm so close to the castle as well. You strike at the monster and hit it with your sword. Oh, it's a bit touch and go. The monster is slain. So, is that down? No, it's left. God. It's right, down. Oh no! It's so close. Let's try a bit of magic again. Oh, I've got 8 magic points left. Let's hope that did the trick. So let's go down. Oh no! I watch me get beat here. Oh. So apparently this game was a big hit on the VIC-20. VIC-20, a machine that's even less power than the Commodore 16, believe it or not. In fact, the Commodore 16, the whole point of it was that it was to replace the VIC-20 as the sort of entry-level model, but the powers that be at Commodore completely messed it up and tried to position it as some sort of business machine, and they sort of missed the point completely, and that's what Commodore did. Commodore was brilliant for about 3 years, 4 years between the sort of PET and the launch of the 64, and then after then they just managed to mess everything up, as big companies do. They get too big for themselves. Romeo left in '84, and that was the sort of the end of Commodore, wasn't it, really? So I'm in the castle, and I have scored 583 points so far. So yes, so this is stage 1 of Wizard and the Princess. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like. Look out for more Wizard and Princesses. And any questions, leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe.